guys, welcome back to my channel. First up, I'm going to take this paint pot by MAC in the shade Painterly and just prep the eyelids. This is just going to ensure that there's nice coverage on the eyes and that your eyeshadow is going to last throughout the day. Then I'm going to go in with this Morphe 35C palette and just take that bone shade on a fluffy brush and apply that into the crease area and the upper crease area as a transition color. And then I'm going to go in with this warm browny orangey shade and I'm just going to apply that in the crease area. Zoe does have hooded eyes, so I did have to take it a little bit higher than what I usually would, just so that we'll be able to see this shadow when her eyes are open. I'm just taking that on a smaller, more defined brush as well, just so I can work it into the crease more. Then I'm going to go in and take this dark brown shade on an even smaller brush and just really define that crease. I do take this from the outer corner to the inner corner, just making sure that I really work this into the crease and really blend out any harsh lines. Then I'm going to go back in and take this browny reddy shade and just pack that all onto the lid. I will leave all the brushes that I use in the description box down below. I do take this a little bit above the crease just because Zoe has hooded eyes, like I mentioned. And then I just go back in with the same brush we used, the like warmer brown shade, just to blend out the eyeshadow so there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to take this white eyeshadow and just place it onto the brow bone area, just cleaning up any areas that I thought I took a little bit too high. And then I just go back in with a fluffier brush. This one's a clean brush, and then I just blend out all those colors just so there's no harsh lines. So next up, I'm using Makeupgeek's glitter pigment in Utopia. This is absolutely amazing, this stuff. I love Makeupgeek's glitter pigments. I'm just placing that into the inner corners of the eye. And then I go in and create just a little wing with the Maybellne gel liner in Blackest black. I just wanted to quickly mention that the reason why I use tape on her eyes is just to give me kind of like a nice guideline. Then I go in and obviously take that tape off, and then I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara on a disposable mascara wand. I just get these off eBay. They're super cheap and you can get them in like packs of 100. Then I decided to use the Cara lashes in the number 217 and just apply them using my Duo Lash Glue. And then I'm going to go in and clean Zoe's face with the Garnier Micellar Water just on a normal cotton pad. For primer, I use the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminizer in Sunbeam and just applied that with a regular foundation brush. Now taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange, I'm just going to place that underneath her eyes just to color correct. And then I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match. This is amazing. I was obsessed with this when I first started out in makeup. I'm just applying that with my Beauty Blender. I'm not sure of the shade, but I will leave it in the description box. I think it's like vanilla maybe. I don't know, but I'll leave it down below for you guys. And I'm just building up the foundation until I'm happy with the coverage. Then I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair Claire and just placing that underneath her eye area, on the forehead and down the bridge of the nose, onto the cupid's bow, and also on her chin area. And then I just go in and blend that out using the same Beauty Blender. To set the concealer, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I took the vanilla shade on my e.l.f. blush brush. To set the rest of the face, I used the Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder by Australis. This is in the shade Nude, and I just took that on my e.l.f. powder brush. And to contour, I use the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. This is the best. Seriously, I've been using this non-stop on absolutely everyone. It just suits so many skin tones. I just took that around the temples, down the jawline, down the cheekbones, down the nose, and I think that's it. To bronze the skin a little bit more, I took the Betty Lou by The Balm and just placed that onto the cheekbone area and also onto the temples. For blush, I used NYX blush in the shade Angel and just applied that to the cheekbone area and dragging it up to the temples. Then going in with MAC Soft and Gentle and just placing that onto the tops of the cheekbones, onto the cupid's bow, a little bit onto the chin and also onto the nose area. For brows, I used my Anastasia brow palette. I just used the Duo Chocolate, and first up I go in and kind of map out where I want my brow to be, and then I just go in and simply fill out the brows, making sure I use like a lighter color at the start of the brows and like a darker color at the tail, just to kind of give that ombre effect. Then I go in and clean up the brows using the Studio Fix Concealer by MAC. This is in the shade NC20, I think. Then I go in with the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. This is the darker shade, just on a disposable spoolie, and set the brows in place. Now using this green eyeliner by NYX Cosmetics, I'm just placing that into her waterline just for a nice pop of color. And then I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette and just take that first transition shade, which is that like bony color shade, and just place that all underneath the lower lash line. And then I go in with that brown shade and just place that underneath the lower lash line, just so there's a nice radiance of color underneath there. And then I go back into that darker brown shade just on a flat brush, and I'm really just pushing that into the lash line just because I didn't want to put anything dark under there just to close off the eyes anymore. I decided to actually take that black shade and just place it onto the outer corners of the eye just to give it a little bit of definition. Then I just coat the lower lash line using the same mascara. For lip liner, I use Subculture by MAC. I absolutely love these lip liners. I have so many shades. They are my favorite lip liners to use on all my clients. For lipstick, I decided to use Blankety, which is also from MAC. I just take that on a lip brush and place that all over the lip area. So that concludes the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments what client tutorial you want to see next.